So right now I'm watching WWE Crown Jewel 2024. This is live right now. The show is about to start. The main event is Cody Rhodes versus Gunther. It's for the Crown Jewel Championship. Obviously, Cody Rhodes is the WWE champion. Gunther is the world champion. And they're going to go one-on-one to decide who gets this really fancy belt. Although Triple H announced recently that the belt itself is going to stay in Saudi Arabia, where this show is taking place, and the winner gets a ring. And this is going to be like an annual thing now. So people can collect rings going forward. Also on the show, Liv Morgan, who is the women's world champion, versus Nia Jax, who is the WWE women's champion. They're also competing for a Crown Jewel championship, and the wild card there is that Tiffany Stratton has her Money in the Bank briefcase. She is in Saudi Arabia. She's at the show, and she could cash in at this show. I don't think she is going to cash in. I think she's going to cause a distraction that allows Liv Morgan to beat Nia Jax, but I don't think she's going to actually cash in and win a title, even though she has vowed to do just that. Right now, the show has begun. They're showing people arriving at the arena. Cody Rhodes, they showed the arrival of the fancy diamond-encrusted Crown Jewel Championship belt. Now they're showing Gunther arriving. Probably the match I'm looking forward to most is Randy Orton versus Kevin Owens. In my opinion, I think Kevin Owens is going to win because he's going to face Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship later, probably in December at Saturday Night's Main Event. That's my guess. Randy Orton will also most likely get a WWE Championship opportunity against Cody Rhodes at some point next year. That would be my guess. Although Randy Orton has had too many losses this year to be taken seriously as a contender to Cody Rhodes' WWE Championship. I mean, it would be cool if Randy did beat Cody, but I highly doubt that is what's going to happen. But they should have a great match. And it'll probably happen, if I were to guess, at the Rumble next year or maybe at WrestleMania. Because that's one match that they still have to do that they haven't done yet since Cody returned. Cody versus Randy one-on-one for the title. And I'm glad Kevin Owens has turned into a full heel. And I think that's going to be on display at this show. I think he's going to beat Randy in brutal fashion. Now they're showing an opening video package for the show. Yeah, Riyadh season has been putting on a lot of major events, and they must have an unlimited bankroll, obviously, because, I mean, they were sponsoring UFC Noche 306 at the Sphere in Las Vegas. They sponsored that. I know they sponsor big boxing events. They're sponsoring this. I mean, geez. LA Knight will be defending his United States Championship against Carmelo Hayes and Andrade. I see no reason to take the title off of LA Knight. I mean, LA Knight is at the peak of his popularity. He just won that title from Logan Paul at SummerSlam, so I don't see any reason to take it off of him. It would be strange if either Andrade or Carmelo won. It wouldn't make much sense to me. I think LA Knight is a big merchandise mover as well. Pyro's going off. Show's about to start. They mentioned right before the show started that Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, they were making their way to the ring. They showed them making their way to the ring. So I'm guessing that match is opening the show. Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso versus the New Bloodline. I'm expecting Solo Sikoa's team to win because we all know they're going to have a War Games match at Survivor Series. And Solo Sikoa has lost a little too many times recently to Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, and they have to look strong in this match. Like, they have to win this match. So my guess is Solo Sikoa's team wins, probably maybe from a distraction by Sami Zayn. I would imagine Sami Zayn is at the show. They haven't advertised him. They haven't shown him, but they hinted that Sami Zayn might be involved somehow because he was talking to Solo Sikoa earlier this week. He was also talking to Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso too about this whole bloodline versus new bloodline situation. Yep, here comes Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu. The crowd is chanting OTC. I really want to see if Sami Zayn is at this show and if he interferes. I would imagine he's at this show just because Sami Zayn is so popular in this area of the world. But I really think that's going to be part of this match, even though they haven't advertised him. Because something has to happen, because there's no way that Solo Sikoa and his team can beat Roman Reigns and the Usos clean. Somebody has to do something. So there's got to be some chaos at the end, because they have an extra guy on their team here. I mean, I think they have an extra guy. I don't think this is 4-on-3. Although maybe it is. Who knows? Here comes Roman Reigns. Let's see if he comes out with Jey and Jimmy together. I don't think he will, but maybe they will. Who knows? Let's see. Well, that's interesting. Roman and Jimmy are coming out together, not Jey. Jey is not with them. He's coming out separately, I guess. Maybe they want to do one of those intros where Jey comes through the crowd. I'm guessing that's what they're going to do here. Thankfully, Roman's entrance isn't as long as it used to be, but it's still going on right now. The fact that Jey Uso lost the Intercontinental Championship, yeah, I didn't think that was a good idea. I mean, Jey Uso is really just entering his peak, and to take that Intercontinental title off of him so quickly, I understand it advances the story between Jay and the new bloodline and Roman and Jimmy and all that, but like, he should have held that Intercontinental title for a while because he's become a big star. And that match with Braun Breaker where he won the title was a really good match. Probably the best one-on-one match Jey Uso ever had. Roman and Jimmy are in the middle of the ring now. All right, here comes Jey Uso, I'm assuming, through the crowd. That's interesting that they had Jay come out after Roman and Jimmy. Yeah, Jay is coming out through the crowd now. Yeah, Jey Uso, I mean, his popularity is through the roof at this point. It's been a progressive thing throughout the year. I mean, obviously, it started in the Bloodline story, and people loved his work with Sami Zayn. And then, ever since he faced off against Damian Priest for the world title, that entrance that he did in Paris, France, was one of the greatest entrances I've ever seen. And, everybody was talking about that entrance. And now it's a regular part of the show here, Jey Uso's entrance. But the knock against Jey Uso was always that, yes, he's a great popular character. He's got great facial expressions. He can do promos. He can do it all. He's got the right look, everything. But when the bell rings, his matches sometimes are underwhelming for somebody at his level. But I think that all changed when he won the Intercontinental title from Braun Breaker. I mean, that was the match that convinced me, all right, he's putting together great matches now. So that was a great match that he had against Braun Breaker when he won the title. All right, Jey Uso finally has made it to the ringside area through all the fans. Now Jay standing on the middle rope, and the crowd is going nuts. Whew. I mean, Jey Uso said to Roman Reigns earlier this week that him and Roman are equals now. Judging by this reaction, you might want to agree with him. Roman has a funny reaction on his face to the reaction that Jey Uso is getting. It's almost an acknowledgement that, yes, Jey Uso has become a major star. You know, Jey Uso has been calling himself Main Event Jey Uso for years. But now I think he finally deserves that nickname, Main Event Jey Uso. It fits now. Maybe 4 years ago, or 3 or 4 years ago when he started doing that, probably didn't make a whole lot of sense back then, but now it does. All right. Everybody's out now. Match is about to start. They're mentioning that Jay and Jimmy haven't teamed together in a year and a half. Remember, these guys were a tag team for an enormous amount of time since they entered the WWE. And then the whole bloodline thing broke them up. And now here they are back together. Jay is now a major star. Jimmy, you never know. He might be on his way. We'll see in the future. Everybody's chanting OTC. I guess they want Roman to start this match. So it looks like Tonga will be just in the corner of Solo Sikoa's team. He will not be participating in the match. It will be Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu versus Roman and the Usos. And I expect an appearance from Sami Zayn. If we don't get an appearance from Sami Zayn, that'll be a letdown. Okay, Jey Uso will be starting this match. He told Roman he wants to start the match. And who's starting for Solo's team? Tama Tonga. All right, here we go. Bell has rung, match has begun. Again, I'm predicting that Solo's team wins here. One way or another, by cheating, by interference, whatever. Solo's team is picking up a victory. That's my prediction. Because these guys all have to go to War Games at Survivor Series. So Solo's got to pick up a win here. All right. Tama Tonga. Landing shots on Jey Uso. Starting off fast here. Rakes the back of Jey Uso. Drops an elbow on the back of the head of Jay. Everybody chanting OTC in the crowd. Jacob Fatu is standing on the ring apron with his hands like this. All right, Jay with a spinning heel kick to Tama Tonga's head. Tama in the corner. Jey Uso tags in his brother Jimmy. And they double team Tama Tonga, double elbow. And now they both drop an elbow on Tama Tonga. Jimmy goes for the cover. 1. Kick out at 1 by Tama Tonga. You know, I'm rooting for Jimmy Uso to become as big a star as Jey Uso. It'll be amazing if he can pull that off on the SmackDown brand. Jey Uso has done it on Raw. Let's see what Jimmy can do. I hope he does. I mean, he's got the promo skills. He's got the facial expressions. His in-ring work needs to catch up. And he needs to evolve more from his bloodline character. You know, Jay has done that. you don't even really remember the bloodline much when you see him on Raw. You forget that whole thing happened sometimes. Jay just tagged himself in and kicked to Jacob Fatu's head. Now they're double teaming Jacob Fatu, the Usos. Oh, the Usos just clotheslined Tama Tonga over the top rope. Now the Usos standing in the ring. So far this match is basically celebrating the reunion of the Usos. And Solo and his team are regrouping on the outside. Yeah, Solo is telling his team to wake up. Man, they keep chanting OTC. They want to see Roman get in this match. He hasn't tagged in yet. Jay and Jacob Fatu are the legal men right now. Now they're chanting, we want Roman. Oh, Tama Tonga in the ring. Jey Uso got an arm drag. Now he's got a hold on Tama Tonga's arm. Oh, Roman sticks out his hand. He wants the tag. Jay holding Tama Tonga by the arm, staring at Roman. And, oh, he didn't tag in Roman Reigns. He tagged in his brother, Jimmy. Uh-oh. We got a problem. Wow. Uh-oh. You know what? This might be the cause of why they lose this match. There's still bad blood between Jey Uso and Roman Reigns. I mean, considering what took place over the past 4 years, not surprising. Uh-oh. This could be a problem. So Roman hasn't entered the match yet. He could have just now, but Jay refused to tag him. Oh, Jacob Fatu. Just big. Oh my God. Oh, he just destroyed Jimmy Uso in the corner. And now Solo Sikoa wants to get the tag. Yeah, here comes Solo. Yeah, the commentators are highlighting the fact that Jay did not walk out with Roman and Jimmy, and now Jay has refused to tag in Roman Reigns. So this is an ongoing story here during this match to see if that turns into something catastrophic for Roman's team or Jay's team. Solo Sikoa headbutting Jimmy. And Solo lands an elbow on Jimmy. Jimmy is in a bad way right now. Obviously, Roman is probably going to get the hot tag at some point, unless Jey Uso prevents it from happening. Oh, big kick by Tama Tonga on Jimmy Uso. Crowd is chanting, we want Roman. Remember, Roman has not entered the match yet. Oh boy, Tama Tonga head first into the top turnbuckle, and Jimmy tags in Jay. Again, Roman has not entered this match yet. Usos are taking on 3 men on their own. And Roman does not look happy in the corner. Ooh. Jade kick to the head of Tama, Tonga. Yep. He attacked Tama Tonga in the corner, goes for the cover, and Tama Tonga kicks out at 2. Oh, Tama Tonga raking the eyes of Jey Uso. And, Samoan drop by Jacob Fatu on Jey Uso. Senton by Jacob on Jey. And Jacob is screaming at Roman. Roman still hasn't entered this match yet. Jacob Fatu choking Jey Uso on the middle rope, and headbutt by Solo Sikoa on Jey Uso behind the referee's back. Solo is mocking Jey Uso here. Solo beating down on Jey Uso in his corner. Now Solo tags in Jacob Fatu. Jacob saying, Solo, we love you. Yeah, they're keeping Jey Uso away from his corner. Oh. Tama Tonga is now the legal man. Oh, they're doing quick tags in and out, just taking their turns beating up Jey Uso. Jey is now fighting back, taking out all the members of the other team. Oh, big right hand by Solo Sikoa on Jey Uso. Knocked him down. Solo tagged in Tama Tonga again. They're just going in and out, taking... Oh, wow. Tama Tonga just knocked Jimmy Uso off the apron. Roman, still standing on the apron, has not entered this match yet. Oh, big clothesline by Jey Uso. See, this would be the time where Jey Uso should tag in Roman Reigns so that Roman can get the hot tag and start beating everybody up. Roman is fresh. He's the only guy who hasn't done anything yet. He's just been standing there, and Jey Uso refuses to tag him in. Oh, now he finally did. He needed Roman's help, so he tagged Roman in. And Roman and Solo. Yeah. Big right hand by Roman. And Roman and Solo trading punches. right in the middle of the ring. Remember, Roman's completely fresh here. All the other guys have been wrestling. Big clothesline by Roman Reigns on Solo Sikoa. Another one. Big clothesline to Solo Sikoa from Roman. Roman is standing tall. Oh, big Uranagi by Roman on Solo. Roman making it look easy. He's pointing up. Everybody chanting OTC. Is he going to go for the Superman punch here? Yes, he is. Okay, let's see if he lands it on Solo. Nope, Solo caught him. Oh, and then Roman hits the Superman punch. Well, we know what's coming next. Let's see if Roman hits the spear. My guess is no. My guess is a member of Solo's team is going to come in and intercept Roman. Probably Jacob Fatu. Let's see. Roman's calling for the spear here. Nope, Solo kicked him. Samoan spike. Solo Sikoa goes for the cover. And nope, that's not the end of the match. Roman kicked out. Jimmy Uso back in the ring. He just did a super kick to Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu returns the favor. Super kick of his own. DDT by Jacob Fatu on Jimmy Uso. That pinfall attempt by Solo on Roman was a little messy because it didn't really look like Roman kicked out, but the ref did not count the 3. Okay, super kick by Jey Uso on Solo. Super kick to Jacob Fatu by Jey Uso. And now Jey, suicide dive through the ropes to Jacob Fatu. But Jacob caught him and headbutted him. Now Roman in the ring with Solo. Another Superman punch. He's calling for the spear again. Oh, wait. Here comes Tama Tonga. Roman grabbed him, threw him in the ring, but Tama landed on the referee. No referee now. Jacob Fatu, headbutt to Roman. Oh, wow. Jacob Fatu with a spinning flying elbow on Roman and a moonsault to cap it off. No referee right now. Jacob Fatu, suicide dive to the outside, takes out both Usos. So now the only people in the ring are Roman and Solo. And the referee is starting to regain consciousness. Solo Sikoa, Samoan spike to Roman. Another Samoan spike. That is the third one of the match. 1, 2, 3. And as I predicted, Solo Sikoa and his team pick up the win. And they won clean. There was no cheating, nothing. And this will lead to War Games. I mean, the story of the match is that the dissension between, or I shouldn't say dissension, but tension between Roman and Jey Uso was a little concerning. And that may have been the straw that broke the camel's back and led to the loss here, because Solo Sikoa's team is totally united, and they won. Oh, hey, Roman is trying to fight back now. This is Jimmy Uso. Jimmy Uso is getting attacked. So now Roman and Jimmy are getting brutalized by these four guys. Where's Jay? Uh-oh. Now they're clearing off the announce table. They're calling for a big power bomb here to Roman through the announce table. Let's see if they do pull it off. Oh, here comes Jey Uso rescuing Roman Reigns here. But one guy is not enough against four. So now they're going to beat the heck out of Jay. Now, I think the crowd is chanting for Sami Zayn, and I expect Sami to come out here. He's the one missing link in the story. Let's see if Sami comes. I'm expecting him any second. Okay. Well, okay. Jey Uso just wrapped. Yep, here comes Sami Zayn. Solo just wrapped a chair around Jey Uso's neck. Yeah, here comes Sami. Sami Zayn returning to the bloodline story here. But he hasn't chosen a side, technically. Not yet. I mean, he came out here because they're about to attack Jey Uso, and Sami is friends with Jey. Solo is trying to convince Sami to join him instead of joining Roman's team. Sami's just standing there. The crowd is chanting Sami Uso. Yeah. And, Sami with an exploder suplex on Solo Sikoa. Sami has taken on the whole bloodline by himself. The new bloodline. Well, okay, now it's 4-on-4. The odds are even. Roman, Jay, Jimmy, Sami versus Solo, Jacob, Tonga, Tagaloa. And there's your 4-on-4 match that you're going to get at Survivor Series War Games. Now, Solo is in the middle of the ring, and all four members of the original bloodline are surrounding him. Solo doesn't know what to do. Oh, wow. Roman Reigns went for a Superman punch on Solo. And Sami went for a haluva kick at the same time on Solo. Solo moved out of the way, and Sami Zayn kicked Roman in the head by accident. No, now Jimmy Uso and Sami are getting mad at each other. And Jimmy and Jay are yelling back and forth. Obviously, the story here being that the original Bloodline members not quite on the same page yet, but rest assured, by the time Survivor Series rolls around, they'll be on the same page. And they will win that match, no doubt about it. And Roman will get his necklace back in that match, I bet you. Unless they do Roman and Solo in December at Saturday night's main event or at the Royal Rumble. And then maybe then Roman will get his necklace back. Sami Zayn is walking away up the entrance ramp by himself. Roman, Jimmy, and Jay are in the ring. Everybody has a look of concern on their face. So, yep, the story goes on. This story that started about 4 years ago continues. My guess is they're going to do one of the women's matches next. Probably the tag title match is my guess, with Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair defending against 3 other teams. That's my guess. Let's see. They're showing the outside of the arena. They're showing Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, where this event is taking place. Yep, that's what's coming up next. It's what I said, the Women's Tag Team Championship match, Fatal 4-Way match. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair versus Io Sky, Kairi Sane versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven versus Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson from NXT. My guess here is Bianca and Jade retain, but if they're going to get the titles off of them, this would be an easy way to do it because they don't even have to get pinned. But I'm expecting Jade and Bianca to retain. Because remember, they just lost those titles to those girls from Scotland, and then they won them back. So I don't think they're going to take it off of them again. See, my issue with WWE's PLEs these days is there's way too many commercials. Too many commercials, long video packages. There's too much time between matches. Like the time it takes for them to do all these commercials and then talking about Riyadh, Saudi Arabia and all this, they could have another match. But no, we have to sit through a bunch of commercials. I mean, my guess is that they're heading for Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair at WrestleMania, and they both might be babyfaces in that match. I could totally see that happening. If you remember at WrestleMania 21, Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio were tag team champions on that night, but they had a one-on-one match. It was sort of just to see who's better, right? They're friends, but let's see who's better. And I'm guessing they might do something similar with Bianca and Jade, with one of them turning heel later on, probably Jade. You know, I don't think they want to turn Bianca Belair heel ever because she is so popular and she's like one of the faces of the company. A lot of little girls look up to her. Not that they don't look up to Jade Cargill as well. It's just Jade has experience being a heel and she obviously can pull that off very well. So as far as the other matches on the show, I mean, I'm really looking forward to the Kevin Owens Randy Orton match, and also I want to see if Kevin Owens gets involved in Cody's match, which that's what I'm expecting, because I'm expecting Kevin Owens to be the next challenger to Cody's title as a full-fledged heel now, instead of what he was before when he faced Cody for the title Here comes Kairi Sane, EO Sky, damage control. By the way, WWE has released some superstars. I think as of yesterday, Baron Corbin was released, Indy Hartwell was released, and Tegan Knox as well. I mean, Baron Corbin wasn't technically released. They just are not going to renew his contract once it expires. That's all. And Indy Hartwell actually competed on SmackDown. Here comes Lash legend and Jakara Jackson. Here comes Chelsea Green, Piper Niven. I mean, Chelsea Green is one of the best characters on SmackDown. And I thought she might win the Money in the Bank briefcase because she would have been very entertaining as a Money in the Bank briefcase holder. And she would be the perfect person to cash in and have a funny title reign. But she did very well in that match and had a huge spot at the end where she went through a bunch of tables, but she lost that match. Tiffany Stratton obviously was the winner. But Chelsea Green, it's an interesting story because when she wasn't working with the WWE, like she texted Triple H asking for her job back, and Triple H gave her job back, and she's done so well ever since she returned. She's been one of the most entertaining people in the company. And I think Chelsea Green will be women's champion one day. I think she will. I don't know if she's gonna win like the Money in the Bank next year or the Rumble or whatever, but one day I think she'll be women's champion. She's too entertaining not to be. Here comes Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. Yeah, Bianca and Jade are just such big stars compared to the other women in this match, it's just like there's no reason to take these titles off of them anytime soon. They're just far and away their popularity, and not only their popularity, I mean, what Bianca can do in the ring. Jade is still, she's still learning and she still has some ways to go, but what Bianca can do in the ring, I mean, she's one of the best in the WWE. All right, bell is rung. Bianca Belair, Io Sky in the ring. Now, these two have had quite the matches over the past year or so with each other. I think the star-making performance that Io Sky had against Bianca Belair, it was a one-on-one match where Bayley accidentally sort of cost Io Sky that match. It was for the women's title. I think that night was the reason why Io got the big push, won the Money in the Bank, won the women's title, had a women's title match at WrestleMania against Bayley, and I don't think anybody could have predicted that Io was going to launch into the stratosphere like that. And now she is one of the best women's wrestlers on the roster. Although I will say the one criticism I have of Io and Bianca is that anytime they face each other, sometimes it just turns into a gymnastics display, which I don't like. I want to see a fight, But Io and Bianca are usually like, oh yeah, you could do that? Well, I can do this. You can do that? I can do it. They're just showing off to each other. That's what it usually turns into. Chelsea Green just tagged herself in by tagging Io Sky. Now it's Bianca and Chelsea. Bianca attacking Chelsea in the corner. Bianca is beating up both Chelsea and Piper, who's standing on the ring apron. And, all right, Bianca slams down Chelsea Green. And standing moonsault on Chelsea. 1, 2. Chelsea gets the shoulder up. Remember, this is a fatal four-way. It's not an elimination match. So first pinfall or submission, they win the titles, whoever it is. So Bianca just tagged in Jade Cargill. Now they're double teaming Chelsea. They just threw Chelsea right into Piper and Niven. Oh, Chelsea kicks Jade in the face. Uh-oh, but Jade is pressing up Chelsea over her head. And she throws her at Lash Legend. And Lash just slams down Chelsea. Lash Legend tagged herself in. She tagged by slapping Jade's back. Jakara Jackson is in, goes for the cover. Chelsea kicks out. Lash Legend back in. Vertical suplex on Chelsea. And a kip up by Lash Legend. Lash Legend is basically showing off to Jade Cargill. Yeah, it seems like the feud is between Jakara, Jackson, Lash Legend, and Bianca and Jade. They're taunting each other, kind of ignoring Damage Control and Piper Niven, who's standing on the outside. Kairi Sane just tagged herself in. Now she's in there with Jakara. Now Kairi taunting Jade and Bianca. Kairi knocks down Lash Legend on the outside. Now Kairi, Chelsea, and Jakara all in the ring. And Kairi just did a fancy arm drag to both of them. Oh, and now a spear to Jakara by Kairi. Everybody clapping for every move. Now, Io Sky. Oh, wow. Io Sky and Kairi Sane tried to double team, but there was a botch, so it didn't work out quite well. But Io has recovered. Io now standing on the top turnbuckle. Boom. Drop kick to Jakara Jackson. Piper Niven tags in. Now it's Io and Piper. Oh, big crossbody by Piper on Io. Who sit out powerbomb by Piper on Kairi. Now Bianca Belair off the top turnbuckle just did a neck breaker. Whoa. Lash Legend bicycle kick to Bianca. Now Jade Cargill in the ring. Crossbody by Piper Niven takes out Jade Cargill. Oh, wait. Oh, Chelsea was trying to pin Jade Cargill, but Jade rolled out of the ring. So now Chelsea's in the ring by herself. Now Chelsea climbing the ropes. Chelsea was teasing that she might do a moonsault. Wasn't able to pull that off and tried to crossbody, but Piper Niven caught her. Kairi Sane, insane elbow. Now Io Sky is calling for her moonsault. She probably does one of the best moonsaults of anybody. Yes, she does. And she just took out a whole bunch of people. Chelsea, Piper, and Kairi. Oh, look at this now. Lash Legend, Jakara Jackson. Jakara is standing on Lash Legend's shoulders. And she jumps to the outside and takes out everybody who's out there. Uh-oh. Bianca Belair clotheslines Lash Legend to the outside. Now everybody out. I don't know if there's anybody left. I don't know where Jade Cargill is. Now Bianca is back on her feet. She's throwing in Chelsea. And Jade Cargill is in the middle of the ring waiting for Chelsea. Yep. Jaded. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Kairi and Io broke up the pin. So this match continues. Bianca is she's basically beating up everybody right now. Uh-oh. Oh, spinning back fist by Kairi on Bianca. And Io Sky, German suplex pin. Didn't quite work out. Okay, big elbow to Bianca Belair by Kairi Sane. Jakara Jackson, missile dropkick to Io Sky. This is really just like a big move after big move after big move, and there's no rhyme or reason to much of this. Whoa. Piper Niven, Michinoku driver to Lash Legend. Code breaker by Chelsea Green on Jakara Jackson, and then a senton by Piper on Jakara. Jakara rolls out of the ring. All right, now Piper and Chelsea in the ring with Jade Cargill. Wow. Oh. Piper just did a big splash to her own partner, Chelsea. I think that's the end of Chelsea for this match. Oh, wow. Jade Cargill has Piper on her shoulders, and Bianca Belair just clotheslined Piper all the way down. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And that is the end of that match. Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill retain the Women's Tag Team Championships. And really, a match that was really more of a spot fest than anything else. It was just one big move over another big move over another big move, and that was the end. But as expected, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill retain. As far as predictions go, I'm 2 for 2. Solo's team won the opening match, and Jade and Bianca retain. I don't think either match was that great. Again, this was really just more of a spot fest. And the first match, it was okay. Nothing spectacular. I'm hoping they do Kevin Owens and Randy Orton next. I want to see that match. They're showing a commercial for NXT returning to the ECW arena. Bubba Ray Dudley will be there. Rob Van Dam will be there. I think they'll be in action. So that will be on Wednesday. Now they're showing a commercial for the Royal Rumble in Indianapolis, Indiana. I mean, let me think about who might win the Royal Rumble match next year. I got to think CM Punk might win. I think CM Punk might win the Rumble. He's got to be in a world title match at WrestleMania next year. He's got to be. As far as the women go, that's tough. Because there's no... I mean, I could see Rhea Ripley doing it again. But, you know, that's kind of boring. I don't know. It's too early to tell for the women. Now they're doing a commercial for Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. They have a location called the WWE Experience in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And that is where they're going to keep these Crown Jewel championships for everyone to come and visit. And instead of the guy and the girl who win the titles, they're not going to be taking them back to the United States. Okay, so they're saying the next match is going to be Seth Rollins, Big Bronson Reed. I fully expect Seth Rollins to win this match because we all know Seth is headed towards bigger things, like a CM Punk feud, or maybe getting back in the world title picture. They can't have Bronson Reed beat Seth here. Especially the CM Punk feud is coming. So Seth can't lose to Bronson Reed over here. He cannot. I mean, they gotta let Bronson Reed look strong because that's the character he's portraying, this big monster. But rest assured, Seth Rollins is winning this match. I mean, there's no way Bronson Reed's winning this match unless he wins by disqualification or something like that. But no, I fully expect Seth to win. See, this is my issue with WWE's premium live events. It's like, even though we're more than an hour into the show, we've only seen 2 matches. It's like, the pacing of the show is just not ideal in terms of, ideal for entertainment value. Obviously, they're making tons of money. I'm watching like tons of commercials here that they're doing. Okay, here comes Seth Rollins. Yeah, I don't know why he still does that whole dressing in weird outfits thing. Because it affects the seriousness of what he's doing. I mean, he's coming out with a big smile on his face and stuff. It's like he's about to face Bronson Reed. That's the guy who put him on the shelf for a while. It's like it's weird for him to do that. And he's got more serious feuds coming, especially the one with CM Punk. It's just like when he's walking around acting like a fool, dressing like a fool, it takes something out of the whole story. Okay, so the last time Rollins had a match was in July. That's what they're mentioning here. They're saying that Seth might not be 100% right now. Here comes Bronson Reed. By the way, they have 7 matches announced for this show. And we're about hour, 16 minutes into the show, something like that. And they've had 2 matches so far. And here's the third one. Rollins ran up the entryway and he's attacking Bronson Reed to start the match. You should see Bronson Reed's gear. It doesn't exactly look threatening or in any way. They're still fighting on the entryway. Rollins is landing shots, but then Bronson Reed threw him off. And Rollins rolls down the entryway. It'll be interesting to see how Rollins wins this match. Is he going to win clean? I would expect him to win clean. But man, Reed is so much bigger than him. My guess is he's gonna hit a curb stomp from like the top rope or something. That's my guess as to the ending of this match. Rollins just did a suicide dive to the outside onto Bronson Reed, takes him out. The crowd is singing Seth's song. Oh, wow. Rollins just ran right into Bronson's arms, and Bronson just tossed him right into the timekeeper's area. Okay, now they're in the ring. And the bell has finally rung. Remember, they've been fighting for like a couple minutes here already. But the bell just rang. Big clothesline by Bronson Reed on Seth Rollins. Bronson Reed climbing to the top turnbuckle. Oh my goodness, tsunami to Rollins. Big splash, just in case you don't know what the tsunami is. And, oh, he went for a second tsunami. Rollins moved out of the way. Curb stomp on Reed. It goes for the cover. 1, 2. Reed gets the shoulder up at 2. My guess is this is not going to be too long of a match. Because again, remember, WWE usually has about 5 matches on their PLEs. This show has 7, and I'm guessing at least 1 or 2 of them are going to be pretty short matches. And this might be one of them because they've already landed their finishing moves, but the match continues. They're both back to their feet. Rollins landing chops and shots. Big right hand by Rollins. Now Reed. Oh. Seth Rollins super kick to Bronson Reed's midsection. It looks like he's going for the pedigree here on Bronson Reed. I don't know if that's going to work. And, oh, wow. Bronson Reed just sat down right on Seth Rollins. The crowd telling Bronson Reed he sucks. Michael Cole is mentioning that Bronson Reed said if he beats Seth Rollins, he's propelled right into the main event scene in the WWE. Yeah, and that's why he's not winning this match. Seth Rollins is totally winning. Bronson Reed goes for a suplex, back suplex. Rollins counters. And whoa, he tried to pick up Bronson Reed. That didn't work. Bronson just fell on him and got a 2 count, but Rollins got the shoulder up. Bronson Reed is in control right now. He's got Rollins in the corner. Ramming him with shoulders to the gut. Oh, knee to the face of Bronson by Seth. And now Seth fighting back now. Oh, big DDT by Seth Rollins. Now both guys lying flat on their backs in the middle of the ring. Crowd is singing Seth Rollins' song, trying to will him back up to his feet. And Seth went for a clothesline, didn't work. Goes for a second clothesline. Bronson Reed is not falling. And Seth, third clothesline, still doesn't work. Bronson is not falling. Then Seth Rollins did a clothesline off the second turnbuckle. That did not work either. Bronson still standing. Seth on the top turnbuckle. Bronson pushes him down. Seth Rollins lands crotch first on the top turnbuckle. Bronson Reed and Seth are both standing on the middle ropes. Seth just headbutted him and pushed him off. Now Seth on the top turnbuckle. Frog splash. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Wow, Bronson Reed kicks out at 1. So I'm not a big fan of people kicking out at 1 in the middle of a match or near the end of a match. Because it's like, I know Bronson Reed is a big monster, but still, it's like, it's hard to believe. It takes you out of the match a little bit. Oh, wow. Bronson Reed just knocked Seth Rollins down. Whoa, sit out power bomb. 1, 2, and Rollins kicks out. So far, this match is relatively average, as have been the previous matches. No one's doing anything spectacular yet. Death Valley driver by Bronson Reed on Seth. Goes for the cover. And Seth kicks out just before 3. Bronson Reed has his boot on Seth Rollins' neck, sitting in the corner. Now he just puts Seth on the top turnbuckle, sitting down. Bronson Reed is climbing the ropes. Oh, wow. He's on the top rope. He's grabbing Seth. Whoa. They're both on the top turnbuckle. And huge superplex by Bronson Reed. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Seth gets the shoulder up. Yep. That was as big of a superplex as you could ever see. Wasn't enough. Seth is still in this match. I think he's going to land a curb stomp out of nowhere. The crowd is chanting, "This is awesome." I do not agree. I think it's very average. Bronson Reed is telling Seth Rollins to stay down. Seth Rollins just told Bronson Reed, "You should have finished me when you had the chance." And Bronson just clotheslined his head off. So Bronson Reed going to the top rope. Looks like he's going for another tsunami here. Rollins rolling away wisely, so he doesn't have to go through that again. Oh, senton by Bronson Reed. Now, Bronson, once again, scaling the ropes. He is on the top turnbuckle, and Rollins rolls out of the ring. He knows he's in trouble. Bronson Reed gets down. Now they're both outside the ring. Bronson Reed just threw Seth Rollins into the announce table head first. And Rollins is face down on the ground now. Bronson Reed looking like he's picking up the steel steps over his head. Walking over to Seth. Wow, and Seth attacked Bronson Reed's left leg. Bronson fell, and Rollins just hit a curb stomp to Bronson on the steel steps. Remember, this is outside the ring. So now Seth rolled back in the ring, and the referee is counting out Bronson Reed, but Reed somehow gets back to his feet, rolls in the ring, and Seth Rollins hits another curb stomp. Now Rollins, like I said, he's on the top turnbuckle. Looks like he's going for a curb stomp. Hits it on Bronson Reed. That should be it. That should be it. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And that is the end of the match. And that is what I said at the beginning. I said it was probably going to be a curb stomp off the top rope. And it was. That put an end to Bronson Reed. Rollins wins. And I'm sure he will be headed to the world title picture or a feud with CM Punk up next, heading into next year. Bronson Reed, by the way, is bleeding from the head. Probably from those steel steps. He got a curb stomp on them. I'm hoping they do Kevin Owens and... because we've had 3 matches so far, so I'm hoping they do Kevin Owens, Randy Orton next. So it took multiple curb stomps to take out Bronson Reed. So the matches that are still left to come are Kevin Owens, Randy Orton. You got LA Knight defending the U.S. title against Carmelo Hayes and Andrade. And then you got the Crown Jewel Championship matches. Bronson Reed is back on his feet after all that. Seth Rollins just said, "What the F is wrong with you?" Oh. So now we're going to get some more commercials before the next match. I'm guessing Kevin Owens beats Randy Orton in vicious, decisive manner. That's what I think is going to happen. Because, I mean, we haven't seen Kevin Owens get a dominant victory in a very long time. If you remember when Kevin Owens first came into the WWE when he was in NXT with Sami Zayn, he was vicious. He was calling himself the prize fighter, and he didn't care about turning on his friends. He was about winning matches, winning championships, making money, and you know, he was brutal. I mean, he would destroy his opponents. So I would like to see Kevin Owens return to that. They're saying this is the 12th premium live event to emanate from Saudi Arabia. I remember how controversial it was years ago when they first started going to Saudi Arabia. Now it's just an accepted thing. I mean, so many sports, they go to Saudi Arabia because they got the money to put on big events like this and pay the talent well. Oh no, they're not going with Kevin and Randy next. They're going with Liv Morgan and Nia Jax next for the WWE Crown Jewel Championship. Yeah, you know, Liv Morgan, I'm expecting, is going to pick up the win here. Because this is the perfect place for Nia Jax to take a loss and not really lose any credibility. Because my guess is that Tiffany Stratton is going to make a mistake and cost Nia the match. But I don't think Tiffany is cashing in that Money in the Bank briefcase tonight. Not now. There's still more of that story to go, I'm guessing, between her and Nia Jax. So Yeah, Nia Jax should lose this match. I mean, it's the perfect chance to make Liv Morgan look even better because, I mean, her whole world title run this year has really boosted her profile. I mean, I thought she was going to lose that title to Rhea Ripley at Bad Blood, but because of Raquel Rodriguez, that didn't happen. So might as well let Liv Morgan look better tonight. And then you can also further the feud between Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. So this is the perfect night for Nia to lose. All right, here we go. Nia Jax, Liv Morgan for the Crown Jewel Championship. 50 carats of diamonds, 3,273 embedded stones. Oh, they're just talking about what's on this championship belt. Here comes Nia Jax. Let's see if she comes out with Tiffany Stratton. They arrived at the arena together. They showed that earlier. So let's see if they come out together. Nope. Looks like Tiffany is nowhere to be found, which, again, that could be a problem because we know Liv Morgan is coming out with Raquel Rodriguez. I don't know if Dominic Mysterio is there, but we'll find out. You got to give credit to Nia Jax. I mean, when she left the WWE years ago, it was like, wow. I mean, like her career just went to a total stop. She was called dangerous as a performer because a lot of her opponents got injured when working with her. And now look at her now. She's one of the biggest stars in the women's division. She's having a banner year. She turned it all around with the assistance of the WWE, obviously, because they gave her this opportunity. Here comes Liv Morgan. Let's see who's with her. Okay, well, she's coming out by herself too. They're saying that Liv Morgan has not lost a one-on-one match since March. Hmm. Rhea Ripley has suffered a fractured right orbital socket and will be out of action for an undisclosed amount of time. That was after getting attacked by Liv Morgan on NXT this week. So Rhea Ripley will not be regaining that championship anytime soon. Another reason why they should make Liv Morgan look good here and have her win. So no, Liv Morgan is by herself. No Raquel Rodriguez with her. No Dominic Mysterio with her. It's Nia and Liv Morgan one-on-one for now. Obviously, I'm expecting interference in this match because you can't really have one women's champion beat another women's champion straight up because that cheapens the other championship. So there's going to be some bells and whistles in this match for sure. Okay, match has started. Liv Morgan, big drop kick on Nia Jax. Yeah, you should see the size difference between Nia Jax and Liv Morgan. There has to be interference in this match for it to make sense. Liv Morgan can't actually land major offense on Nia Jax without it looking completely ridiculous. Liv Morgan is so much smaller than Nia. That's why Bayley was a good opponent for Nia, because Bayley, she's actually really strong. And yeah, Nia Jax is probably going to have her way with Liv Morgan, at least in the early going here, before there's interference. Oh, big splash in the corner by Nia on Liv. Jax Irish whips Liv Morgan into the corner. Goes for a big splash. Nothing, nobody there. Oh, Liv Morgan chop block on Nia. Nia down to one knee. Drop kick to Nia. Her leg. Big knee to Nia. And again, Liv Morgan is focusing on the left leg of Nia Jax, trying to chop down the tree. That makes sense. I mean, she has to do that. How could she land any real offense on Nia without doing that? Oh, Liv Morgan, tornado DDT. Actually, that was more like a float over DDT. 1, 2, and Nia Jax gets the shoulder up. Actually, that was like a satellite DDT. That's what that kind of looked like. Now, oh, Nia just kicked off Liv Morgan. Oh, Samoan drop by Nia on Liv Morgan. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And Liv Morgan just gets the shoulder up. This might be a short match too, which would make sense. I mean, you can't have this go on forever because, again, the size difference is ridiculous. You can't make this a believable contest between these two. It's got to end pretty quickly, or you got to get people involved in terms of interference. Because, okay, Nia Jax just Irish whip Liv into the corner. Now goes for a big, oh, wow. Big rear end splash in the corner where Liv Morgan is sitting there. Oh, and Nia Jax just went right into the ring post because Liv Morgan moved out of the way. Liv Morgan standing on Nia's back, and Nia has her in Samoan drop position. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Nia is climbing the ropes with Liv on her shoulders. Uh-oh. And she landed it. Huge Samoan drop. 1, 2, and somehow Liv Morgan gets the shoulder up. That makes Liv look really good after a big, huge move like that. I mean, that was a Samoan drop off the middle rope. And Liv is still in it. No cheating yet. No interference yet. Liv is hanging in there by herself. And the crowd is chanting for Liv Morgan. Yeah, that's one of the difficult things about this match. Both women are heels. So, who do you really want to win this match? Oh, Liv Morgan somehow managed to powerbomb Nia Jax off the top ropes using Nia's weight and momentum against her. And Tiffany Stratton's music just hit. Here comes Tiffany Stratton running to the ring with her briefcase. And you know Raquel Rodriguez is coming. Oh, no. Nia Jax is confronting Tiffany Stratton. Yeah. This is kind of a funny feud, Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. Okay, the cash-in did not happen yet, and Tiffany is just standing there. Oh, meanwhile, Nia Jax took her eyes off Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan hit Nia with a baseball slide, but then Nia responded with a forearm. And Nia is back in the ring. Tiffany Stratton is walking up the entryway without having cashed in. Nia Jax, Samoan drop again. Oh, wait. Liv Morgan rolled her over. And Nia managed to kick out. Tiffany Stratton is still looking at that Money in the Bank briefcase. The crowd is cheering her on. They want her to cash in. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this distraction by Tiffany Stratton is going to cost Nia the match. Nia just slammed Liv down. 1, 2. Liv gets the shoulder up. Oh, now Tiffany Stratton. Raquel Rodriguez just put a stop to all that. She's trying to stop Tiffany Stratton from Tiffany Stratton. He's trying to stop Tiffany Stratton from cashing in. Liv Morgan hits the code breaker on Nia Jax. 1, 2, and Nia Jax gets the shoulder up. Believe it or not, this is the best match on the show thus far. What the heck? Dominic Mysterio has shown up too. Raquel is trying to intimidate Tiffany Stratton. Nia Jax just attacked everyone. Liv Morgan, Raquel, and Tiffany Stratton all got knocked down like bowling pins. Whoa, Nia Jax, big splash on Liv. And then, big leg drop on Liv Morgan. Now she's going for the finishing move coming. Dominic just slid the Money in the Bank in the ring, the briefcase, and then Raquel Rodriguez just knocked Nia Jax off the ropes. Now Liv Morgan's going to capitalize. Oblivion by Liv Morgan. 1, 2, 3. Yep, Liv Morgan picks up the win with interference from Dominic and Raquel Rodriguez. It took a team of 3 people plus distractions from Tiffany Stratton for Liv Morgan to win that match. So Liv Morgan is the Crown Jewel champion, as expected. So I am now 4 for 4 on predictions. That's the problem with WWE. It's a little too predictable. I shouldn't say a little too predictable. It's way too predictable. You see these things coming a mile away. And Tiffany Stratton did not cash in. That was another prediction I had. I said the distraction from her will wind up costing Nia the match. Now Nia is going to be even angrier at Tiffany. And Tiffany will eventually cash that in on Nia and win. Triple H is in the ring to award the Crown Jewel Championship to Liv Morgan. And there you go. Liv Morgan holding up that Crown Jewel title and her women's title And Raquel and Dominic are clapping for her. Good for her. Liv Morgan has really done some big things this year. You got to give her credit. I think last time they were in Saudi Arabia, she beat Becky Lynch, albeit with some distraction by Dominic. But hey, all credit to her. She's having a great career. And there it is, Liv Morgan holding those titles high, and the crowd is cheering. And they're advertising Saturday night's main event in December. December 14th in Long Island, New York. Now they're advertising Undertaker's One Dead Man show, which is returning with 3 shows in Texas. They're showing the Crown Jewel Superstore on Riyadh Boulevard in Saudi Arabia. Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton is up next. This is the match that I've been looking forward to. It's interesting because Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, they've been fighting the bloodline for years. And now here it comes down to this. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton have not had a one-on-one match with each other. I was just looking this up. In about 4 years, more than 4 years, they haven't gone one-on-one with each other. The last time was during the pandemic, in August of 2020. Yeah, because I couldn't remember ever seeing these two go one-on-one recently. Yeah, they've had some one-on-one matches randomly over the years, but I think this is their very first big match at a big show. Yes, that's what it looks like. So this is a big deal. They've never had a one-on-one match at a big show. No pay-per-view, no PLE, nothing. So this should be good, hopefully. Yeah, they definitely have way too many commercials on these PLEs. And way too many video packages. Here comes Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is coming out wearing a cowboy Bob Orton shirt, which is what he was wearing when he entered the arena earlier. Here comes Randy Orton. So other than this match, there's only 2 matches left after this one. That's the US title match and obviously the main event, Rhodes versus Gunther. Randy Orton is the longest tenured active male superstar in the WWE. Are they suggesting that there's a female that's been on the roster longer than him? Not that I can remember. Because Orton's been on the main roster since 2002. And he signed with WWE before that. I think, like, I don't know when, like 2000, somewhere around there. Kevin Owens hasn't been like world champion in a very, very, very long time. And I think he's due for another world title run, but man, they're not going to have Kevin be the one to beat Cody. I mean, they could. I mean, that's the thing. We don't really know, but I could see Kevin winning Money in the Bank next year and cashing in on Cody or somebody. He's had so many world title opportunities against Roman and other people. Remember AJ Styles, and it's just nothing came to fruition. Everybody's singing Randy's song. Randy, oh wow. Wow, Kevin Owens is attacking Randy Orton with a steel chair before the match begins while Randy was doing a signature pose on the ropes. And this is exactly what I expected. See? He is going after Randy in a vicious way. And that's the way it should be. Kevin Owens has cleared off the announce table. Okay, Kevin Owens. Oh no, Randy's fighting back now. Match has not started yet. Randy Orton just dropped Kevin Owens on the announce table. Didn't break it, but you know, Kevin Owens attacked Randy before the match with a steel chair, so I don't think Randy's going to care about following the rules here. Now Randy is picking up Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is now back in the ring. Randy rolled him in there. Randy rolling back in the ring. Randy is limping because of that steel chair attack. And again, Randy, oh wow, Kevin picked up the steel chair again, whacked Randy in the back with it. And now the referee, oh wow. The referee took the steel chair from Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens gave him the stunner. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a match going on. Oh, wow. Kevin Owens went after, Randy with the steel chair again. Randy kicked him, grabbed the chair. Now he whacked Kevin in the back with the chair. This is an interesting thing going on here because it's like, this wasn't just like Kevin attacking Randy. Randy's fighting back. He's doing the same thing to Kevin as Kevin did to him. Kevin just punched somebody in the face. And Randy Orton picked up Kevin and dropped him on the announce table again. That's like the third time. Now Randy rolling Kevin back in the ring. Randy has a steel chair. Daivari, who is like a backstage, I don't know, producer or agent, he just grabbed the steel chair and then Randy got rid of him. These guys are fighting each other and fighting everybody else too. Randy with the draping DDT to Kevin. Yeah. Now Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce. Oh, RKO to Adam Pearce by Randy Orton. Nick Aldis is staring at Randy Orton. Nick Aldis got out of the ring. Remember, the bell has never rung, so the match hasn't started. And I don't think there's going to be a match. I think this is just going to be a fight, and that's all it's going to be. Randy just threw Kevin Owens over the barricade into the fans. And now Randy and Kevin are fighting, and the fans and personnel from the back are following them, trying to get them to break it up, because this is not really a match. Wow, Kevin just took the top of a road case and is battering Randy in the head with it, and I think that's going to be the end here. Or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. The crowd is chanting, "Let's go, Randy." And Kevin is furious. And he is scaling. Oh, yeah, he's climbing something. He's going to do some kind of a swanton bomb. Oh, no, Kevin just dropped an elbow through Randy through the table. Jeez. You know, I like the idea that they're not really having a match here, so you don't have anybody winning over the other, because both of these guys are future contenders to Cody Rhodes WWE Championship. I mean, we all know there's going to be a big time match with Kevin coming up. We know there's going to be a big time match with Randy probably next year between Cody and Randy. So it's probably good that neither guy gets the victory here. And Randy has already suffered too many losses this year. So you can't lose again. Now they went to a commercial break because there's no match going on. So I guess that's it. I mean, there's 2 more matches left on the show. There's the U.S. title match and obviously Cody and Gunther. So the Randy Orton Kevin Owens match wasn't really a match. It was just a fight. Bell never rang. I guess Kevin Owens technically won that exchange because he he landed the final move, which was an elbow through Randy through a table. As far as the next match, LA Knight facing off against Andrade and Carmelo Hayes. Come on, we all know LA Knight's winning. There's no reason for LA Knight to lose the title to one of these guys. Yeah, LA Knight is a much bigger star than either of these guys, so there ain't no way he's losing this title. Here comes Carmelo. Carmelo Hayes on the main roster, he really hasn't done much yet. I mean, he hasn't been here that long. But still, it's like he was like portrayed as the man in NXT, and then now he's sort of just hanging around. But luckily, he has a match on this show. Here comes Andrade. Neither guy is getting that much of a reaction, but watch when LA Knight comes out. The crowd is going to become unglued. All right, here he comes. Yeah, enormous reaction. Yeah, remember, this guy is in the Slim Jims commercials. You think that he's going to lose this title? All right. Match is about to begin. LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade. Bell rings. Andrade and Carmelo are slugging each other out, and then LA Knight is just hanging out in the corner, just watching. Smart move. Now Andrade's going after LA Knight. Now he's LA Knight is landing punches on both guys. Oh, double super kick by Andrade and Carmelo to LA Knight knocks him out of the ring. Whoa, Carmelo clothesline to Andrade. Now, LA Knight pulls Carmelo outside, rams him headfirst into the announce table. Oh, big shoulder block by LA Knight on Andrade. DDT by LA Knight on Carmelo. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Andrade breaks that up. Whoa. Yeah, Andrade just hit like a version of the Spanish Fly off the middle rope on Carmelo. Went for the cover, but LA Knight pulled him off. Now Andrade just did a kip up. He's standing. The other two guys are down in opposing corners. You know what I think is funny is they just mentioned that Andrade is the WWE Speed Champion. WWE Speed takes place on X.com. It has these like 3-minute matches, and they don't have the Speed Champions actually bring the Speed Championship to the ring. I don't understand why. They should. It's almost like it doesn't even mean anything. Oh, wow. Andrade teasing that he was going to attack Carmelo in the ring, but he instead did a moonsault to the outside onto LA Knight. That was kind of cool. Oh, Carmelo over the top rope onto Andrade. Now, Carmelo climbing to the top turnbuckle. Oh, he went to attack LA Knight, but LA Knight beat. Oh, he went for a BFT. Carmelo blocked. Oh, wow. Andrade hits a back elbow on LA Knight. Carmelo is pinning both guys, and they both got their shoulders up. Now, the type of triple threat match they're having here is they're doing a lot of three-man spots, and three-man combinations, which makes it look heavily pre-planned. I'm not particularly a fan of that, but it's going okay. They're moving fast, though. The pace of this match is quick. Carmelo has Andrade and was going for a tornado DDT. Didn't get it. Andrade now. Oh, wow. He hit a Canadian destroyer on Carmelo. Not going for the cover for some reason. Okay, now LA Knight and Carmelo are laying right next to each other in the middle of the ring. Andrade climbing to the top turnbuckle. And big moonsault. He landed on his feet and then hit another moonsault onto LA Knight, went for the cover, but Carmelo broke it up. It's been a pretty even match between all three of these guys. Actually, LA Knight probably has gotten the worst of it, which makes sense because we know he's winning this match. Come on. He's got to make the other two look good. Whoa. Andrade goes for the cover on Carmelo after a Spanish fly. And Carmelo gets his shoulder up. LA Knight just landed a double elbow on these two guys. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. And both got the shoulder up. Yeah, I'm not a fan of these three-man combination moves and combos and sequences because it just looks way too pre-planned. I would rather see the guys pair off and, once in a while do these three-man things. But this whole match is three-man stuff. Because pairing off makes more sense. I mean, come on. If it was a real fight between these three guys, would it be going the way it's going right now? No. And wrestling is always better when it resembles a real fight. All right, now Andrade with Carmelo. Top turnbuckle. Oh, whoa. Jeez. LA Knight went to German suplex Andrade off the top turnbuckle, but he crotched himself on the rope, which was a botch. But then he recovered, got the German suplex. Now both guys down. Carmelo on the top turnbuckle. Big leg drop to the back of LA Knight. And Andrade breaks up the pinfall attempt by Carmelo. Carmelo has Andrade. And he did... What in the world? Okay, that's the ending. BFT by LA Knight on Carmelo. And he pinned him and retained. And it was almost like there was a second BFT on Andrade because Carmelo had him hooked up. So, yep. LA Knight retains. I am 5 for 5 on my predictions. I mean, technically, you could say I got my prediction about the Kevin Owens-Randy Orton match correct because Kevin Owens got the upper hand at the end, even though the match didn't actually happen. So I've gotten them all right, and no surprises here. So now all that's left is Cody Rhodes versus Gunther for the Crown Jewel Championship, and I'm expecting Kevin Owens to get involved here. I don't think anybody else is going to be getting involved. Oh, actually, Randy could get involved too. And somewhere in all the chaos, Gunther can pick up the win. They're advertising Survivor Series, War Games. So, I mean, Saturday, November 30th in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Now, we already know one of the matches is going to be Solo Sikoa's bloodline versus Roman Reigns' bloodline. It's 4 weeks from today in the Rogers Arena. World Heavyweight Championship, number one contenders, fatal four-way match coming up on Raw. Rollins, Priest, Mysterio, that's Dominic Mysterio, and Sheamus. To decide who faces Gunther next for the title. Let me guess, Seth Rollins. I think Seth Rollins will win the title. I think he will be champion heading into WrestleMania next year, and Punk will win the Rumble. How does that sound? I don't know. It's probably wishful thinking. It might not work out so perfectly like that. But if it does, you heard it here first. But has Rollins faced Gunther? I don't think so. So yeah, I'm expecting Rollins to become number one contender. more commercials. Again, I should probably one day count how much time they spend on commercials and video packages instead of actual, like, real content. So, on these PLEs, they spend so much time on these things. Anyway, so the best match on the show so far, Liv Morgan, Nia Jax. Without question. So if you want to check out anything from the show, definitely watch that match. And hopefully coming up next, Cody Rhodes Gunther. Hopefully this one steals the show. Let's see. I mean, I would expect these two guys to surpass everybody in terms of what they do in the ring tonight. So let's see. But there's got to be interference. There's no way one of them is beating the other clean. Now here we go. They're showing the Crown Jewel Championship belt for the men. 50 carats of diamonds. 3,356 embedded stones. All emeralds are Australian crystals. Jeez. You know, it makes sense as to why they're keeping those belts in Saudi Arabia. I mean, if I was like Liv Morgan, I wouldn't want to be carrying that thing around or having it anywhere because somebody's gonna rob them. It's probably an extremely expensive piece of jewelry, that belt. Here comes Gunther. World champion Gunther. So he's world champion. He is the longest reigning Intercontinental champion of all time, 666 days. And obviously he won the King of the Ring earlier this year in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Oh, Gunther has claimed that he is going to put Cody Rhodes to sleep with his sleeper hold. Yeah, I can see that happening, but only thanks to interference. Here comes Cody Rhodes, WWE champion. Now, they mentioned that Cody Rhodes eliminated Gunther from both the 2023 Royal Rumble and the 2024 Royal Rumble. All the more reason why Gunther might win this match. I expect Gunther to win here. This is the perfect place for Cody Rhodes to take a loss without it having mean anything. But again, somebody's going to cost Cody this match. And I'm expecting Kevin Owens to cost him this match to set up Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens at Saturday night's main event or the Rumble. They're singing Cody Rhodes' whole song here. The crowd. Yeah, Cody is not losing that title to anybody other than like a top name, or to make a new guy. Like, I only see either The Rock, Roman Reigns, or Jacob Fatu beating Cody. I mean, I would be ecstatic if Randy Orton or Kevin Owens beat him, but that's probably not in the cards. But you never know, they could surprise us. By the way, I should just mention Gunther's body transformation over the years. I mean, that's a testament to this guy. This guy has a good head on his shoulders. He's very disciplined, very focused, and absolutely deserves the spot he has. He's probably the best overall pro wrestler in the WWE, maybe besides CM Punk. I think those two guys are, on top in terms of the quality of their performances on the mic, in the ring, as characters. They're doing the introductions now. By the way, Samantha Irvin is no longer around. She's not a ring announcer anymore. Most people would say she was probably one of the best ring announcers of all time, but she apparently wanted to do more. She wanted to be like a general manager or some type of a on-screen character other than a ring announcer, and they just didn't see her as that. They only saw her as a ring announcer, and she didn't want to be a ring announcer, so that was the end of that. Well, what are you gonna do? I mean, she had a sweet gig, but I guess she has other plans for her future. All right, bell just rang. Gunther, Cody Rhodes, right now. Let's see. I hope this is a great match. I'm expecting it to be. All right. They haven't locked up yet. No contact. And they're listening to the crowd do chants. They haven't done anything yet. Well, the crowd's excited. All right. All right, the referee, they were clinched up there, and the referee is trying to separate them because Cody is in the ropes. Gunther front face lock, snapmare. And Cody has Gunther's arm. Cody is working on Gunther's left arm. Gunther, snapmare on Cody. Cody Rhodes, arm drag, working on the left arm again of Gunther. Just some basic chain wrestling to start. Gunther went for a sleeper. Okay, so nothing major has happened yet. Just a bunch of counters, reversals. They're both standing and just staring at each other right now. Nobody's landed anything major. The crowd's going nuts though. I'm not a big fan of wrestlers standing around and listening to the crowd in the middle of a match. They do that a lot lately. Now that these premium live events are going international, obviously the fans are so passionate in all of these other countries, and it just slows down the match because they just stop and just listen. And oh, Gunther went for a chop. Cody blocked it. Now he's landing left hands. Cody Rhodes went for the bionic elbow, and Gunther just chopped him down. Gunther kicking Cody. Cody is on his hands and knees. Cody getting to his feet. Gunther, European uppercut to Cody. Irish whip by Gunther to Cody, and Cody reverses. And oh, Cody hits his brother's trademark move, hits the mat, fist to the face of Gunther. He's trying to knock down Gunther. It's not working with these clotheslines. And he knocked Gunther out of the ring, though. Cody, springboard, and disaster kick to Gunther. Gunther falls to the outside near the announce table now. Cody's in the ring. I'm guessing he's going to hit the ropes and jump over. Hits the ropes, and oh, Gunther ran in the ring and locked in a sleeper on Cody. And who threw Gunther out of the ring. Cody hits the ropes. Suicide dive to Gunther. Gunther catches Cody and throws him into the ring apron and chops him for good measure. Gunther slams Cody on the mat on the outside and rolls back in the ring. Gunther Irish whips Cody. And Cody's lower back is hurting because he tried to lift up Gunther. It didn't work. Gunther now. European uppercut. Now they're trading punches. Gunther slams Cody down in the middle of the ring. Gunther Irish whips Cody into the corner. Cody gets a boot up. Right to Gunther's face. And Cody tried to pick Gunther up again. That didn't work. Gunther falls on him, goes for a cover. Cody kicks out. The fans are more interested in chanting during this match than waving their phones around than paying attention. But Gunther has locked in a chin lock on Cody Rhodes. Cody is trying to fight out of it. Gunther's got a hold on Cody. Cody's fighting out. Elbows to Gunther's gut. Oh, Gunther just chopped him in the back. Oh. Shin to the face of Cody. The crowd is doing the wave now. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Gunther's in control. Cody is now outside the ring, leaning on the barricade, feeling the damage from Gunther's attacks. Gunther is taunting the crowd who's doing the wave, and he started to do the wave himself. Cody back in the ring now. Again, nothing major has happened in this match yet. Gunther chopping Cody. Cody slams Gunther down on the mat, but he's clutching his lower back. Now Cody's trying to hulk up here, shaking his fist. Cody. Standing vertical suplex by Cody on Gunther. Holding Gunther up there. And drops him face first on the middle of the mat. Gunther slams Cody down. Cody Rhodes, huge superplex off the top turnbuckle to Gunther. Cody Rhodes, forearm to Gunther. Power slam to Gunther. Cody is making a comeback here. Cody landing punches on Gunther. Bionic elbow to Gunther by Cody. The crowd is chanting for Dusty Rhodes. And Cody goes for the Cody cutter. He hits it, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Gunther gets his shoulder up. Cody, now Cody is planning his next move here. Gunther's flat on the mat. Probably going for Crossroads next. Oh, wow. Cody Rhodes went for the disaster kick. Gunther caught him and turned it into a Boston Crab now. He's got it locked in on Cody. Oh, sleeper hold on Cody. Cody made it to the ropes. German suplex by Gunther on Cody. Okay, now Gunther has the sleeper on. They're both laying on the mat, but Gunther's got that sleeper locked in. Wow. Gunther still has it locked in. Referee was checking Cody's arm. Cody is still in this. He's still alive. Cody Rhodes, crossroads on Gunther. Gunther rolls away, so Cody can't pin him. Both guys laying flat on the mat here. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." I don't agree. I think it's going okay. But match is not over yet. Cody and Gunther are down. Gunther is now slowly getting back up. Oh, Gunther. Front drop kick to Cody. Gunther hits the power bomb, goes for the cover. Cody kicks out. Gunther has a look of frustration. He hit the power bomb. That wasn't enough. Chop to Cody. Gunther was basically slapping Cody around, and Cody pushed him off. Now Cody is fighting back, landing punches on Gunther. Oh, Gunther, big clothesline to Cody. Cody, crossroads on Gunther, goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Gunther kicks out. they're taking a lot of breaks during this match, whether it's with rest holds or with like laying around a lot or pausing to listen to the audience. All right, Cody trying to get Gunther back up for another crossroads. And Gunther, snapmare, chop to Cody. And Cody, oh no, Cody went for a super Cody cut. Oh, wow. Cody went for a super Cody cutter off the top turnbuckle. Gunther caught him, locked in the sleeper, but Cody rolled over into a pinning combination and got the 1-2-3. So Cody beats Gunther clean by pinfall. No interference. I was expecting Kevin Owens, but no. But that's the only prediction I got wrong. So I thought Gunther would win, but no, they gave it to Cody. I find it interesting that they had Cody beat Gunther. I mean, that's just another notch in Cody's belt. I mean, Cody beat Roman, Cody beat Gunther, Cody beat Seth like 3 times in a row. Cody's beaten everybody. Every major star on the roster that you could think of, I believe. The big match that still needs to happen, though, is Cody and CM Punk. Cody has not faced CM Punk during this run, so... So Cody Rhodes is the first ever Crown Jewel champion here. Gunther sticks out his hand for a handshake. Cody shakes his hand. Now Triple H is in the ring. Wow. So Triple H is here to award the championship to Cody. Cody raising his WWE Championship and his Crown Jewel Championship. So again, I would say best match of the night was Liv Morgan and Nia Jax. That's probably the only match on this show worth watching, to be honest. It was the only one that was above a little bit above average. Yeah, the match between Cody and Gunther, I would say, was very average. Nothing over the top, nothing spectacular. They never got into second gear. I mean, they were pretty much in first gear the whole match. And the ending was interesting. The final sequence was an interesting way to end this match, but still, it's just very average stuff all across the card except for Liv Morgan, Nia Jax. That was entertaining. Now Liv Morgan's in the ring. Cody, Liv, and Triple H, and they're raising their championships. Fireworks going off to celebrate the Crown Jewel champions. And that was WWE Crown Jewel 2024. Liv Morgan and Cody Rhodes celebrating in the ring together. Yeah, as far as the show as a whole, again, nothing special. But check out the Liv Morgan Nia Jax match. And thank you for watching.